The verdant lands along the humid shores of the Yangtze River are ideally suited for growing great quantities of rice. No doubt you will be able to sell large portions of the grain to the people along the Yellow River, who it seems have developed quite a taste for the product. In fact, the king of Shang will probably even demand an annual stipend of rice. Do not disappoint him. While your farmers wait about in rice paddies, do not neglect your military, as these are unsettled times. Although no overt threats to your city are expected, the king is likely to have use for well-trained troops. Skilled acupuncturists are now available to help keep your citizens free from pain. Finally, a splendid temple should be constructed so that we can better teach these people of the South the wisdom of the filial ways of the Shang.
Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, and we're here in the Valley of Rice, in the city-states of Shang, and it seems to be asking for us to farm a lot of rice in a year, build a splendid temple, and 800 people in ornate apartments, which probably need acupuncturists. And we are on very hard here, so let's go to the city and see what's in store. Alright, so it looks like a pretty big map with a lot of open grassland here, and let's see. What's this? Wild pigs? Okay. Got more wild pigs on the other side of the map as well. And fish in the sea. So, okay. So, I think that's all the raw materials. There's a lot of wood as well. I guess that's okay. Alright, so let's have a look at our raw materials here. We've got clay pits, nice. We've got logging sheds, okay. Kiln, we got bronzeware makers, but no bronze, or rather, no metal to mine. Jade Carver Studios, okay. Looks like we're not making any silk on this mission, unless we gotta import it. Anyway, let's see, what farms do we have? We've got farmhouse and hemp farm, rice paddy, and hemp fields. Oh, look at that, rice paddies are pretty expensive. 10 each bit. That's gonna be rather expensive. But we do have fishing keys and hunter's tent. So we do have 3 types of food to get on this map. And we do also have to put down our monument, which is this splendid temple. Not that big. I guess we could put it pretty much anywhere, depending where the laborers' camps can go. They probably, yes, near this sort of rocky, cliffy area. The laborer camps can go there. And there's some rocky stuff over here. It might be okay if we put them there as well. So maybe the monument is definitely going to go on the right side here. But the food production, it looks like we got flat coast over here, and these wild pigs are over on the left side. So food production for hunting and fishing is going to be all over here. And then farming is probably going to take up this sort of big area here. And we do need a couple of these rocks for good feng shui for everything. So I'll have to position the housing areas in some sort of arrangement here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and plan my city and see how things go. Alright, I just want to make a note here before I actually go on planning the rest of my city. This is how I'm starting to set up my residential areas. There's these few rocks here, so I thought, okay, I better put down these facilities first, because houses for good feng shui just needs grassland, and there's plenty of that going around. But the safety buildings like the inspector's towers and watchtowers need to be near these rocks. So I placed these down first, as far away as possible here, so we do actually have good feng shui for all of this. And then I decided to put down these grand ways over here, just on this side of the road, because if we can actually evolve these these facilities, it's going to be even better. Anyway, that's how I'm positioning my 2 residential blocks. Oh, what's this? Greetings, Gamerzak. I, Zheng Xuan of Yin, would be honored to ally with you. We've actually got allies, and people are moving in here, so let's have a look. Yin. Okay, so straight away we have an ally who buys rice, wood, and ceramics. We gotta get those going. But I still prefer to have at least 2 active trade routes. So I should go ahead and get some other trade routes going. But I think it does actually cost money to request trade routes. So I think I'm gonna set up what I can sell here. Wood and ceramics are probably the easiest. 12 a year is not a lot, but we should set it up. Alright, so let's get a wood and ceramics industry going. Now that people are moving in, look at that, I also put down some gardens, so we did evolve these, the wells and these safety buildings here. And also, before I forget, put down a couple ancestral shrines. Alright, so wood and ceramics. There's plenty of bamboo down there for wood, and there's plenty of bamboo over here. We might have to build a bridge to span that area. But I did set up this area for prepping some industry. I guess we could expand this road over this way and start cutting down these trees. Alright, so I'm gonna set up my wood and ceramics industry and see how things go. Oh, and what's this? Please excuse the interruption, Gamezak. An emissary from Yin asked permission to enter your city. Okay, permit. Want to give 14 bushels of wheat. Oh, okay, so I guess we're gonna have to postpone that. We'll get the bushels of wheat into a warehouse soon. Alright, here we go. Let's accept the 14 bushels of wheat into our granary there, and we've set up a bit of an industry here. Now, we've got our clay industry going on down here, and we've got our logging sheds there, and a trading station with Yin here set to selling rice, wood, and ceramics. We're not producing rice anytime soon, because it's very expensive to set up rice fields. Anyway, we do still have more people moving in here, which should help get all the workers we need. We need another 100, which I think will be okay with these people moving in, but in terms of security and safety, I think we're doing fantastic. Meanwhile, we should keep an eye on our religion here. They're all feeling neglected. We should get our ceramics industry somewhat boosted, so I guess we should set this warehouse to accepting ceramics when possible. Probably not too many, just holding on to 12, I guess. We don't need too many in there. We would prefer to sell them more than anything else. So we should probably boost our ceramics production here, once more people move in anyway. Alright, here we go, selling our first shipment of wood. Very nice. Just sold 2 units of wood there, and ooh, hygiene is very good, but weakening. Let's pause the game here. We should get our hygiene going. Herbalist stall. We can stick you onto the end here, I guess, with all the other services. And yeah, goes very nicely there. Okay, so in terms of our population, we're doing okay. Only a couple workers needed. Currently on high wage rate, which we should be able to lower now back down to normal. More people are moving in. So now that we're pretty much selling as much as we can here, we should try and have a look around at other possibilities in terms of trading. Now, I can't quite remember what these towns used to buy. Zhengzhou was all about bronze, I think, but I can't remember what they bought. I think they did buy ceramics along with Baoji. So I think I'm just gonna send a diplomatic request to Baoji and Zhengzhou, and you can see it does cost 100 to send out those requests, but we should be okay. We are starting to produce enough wood here, and we're actually getting some ceramics in as well. So our money should be okay, but we should find more things to sell, really. Alright, looking at this, Baoji does actually need more ceramics, and rice, so we could actually sell rice in the future. Baoji seems to be a good one to open up. Trade Zhengzhou rice hemp, not as great. They don't really produce anything we need either, unless we do need silk, which I don't think we do. Opening up with Baoji would be good though, but to get them on our side, I think we gotta give them a bunch of ceramics. So I did just boost my ceramics production here. 2 more clay pits, 4 more kilns, and ceramics should be coming in nice and plentiful here. We do also need... Perhaps I should just give the wheat as an offering to the gods, because we don't produce wheat on this mission and I don't think we're gonna need it. So I'm just gonna give 4 bushels of wheat to each of the gods. Get them contented. It should at least... stop me from having to give my ceramics away when I want to sell it. Oh, I suddenly have a lot of unemployment. 44 people, that's 13% of my population apparently. So I should start setting up more industries here, and I don't need more people, and I think more people are actually still moving in. So I think we could actually set up our monument. So the splendid temple, it's got to go somewhere around here on this side. So I guess we could place it over here by the trees, by the rocks. I think, yeah, on that side is going to be the best spot. Maybe even down here by the river. It might be nice. Might look cool down here. Though we need space for work camps, and I think we need logging sheds as well for this sort of thing. Yeah, I think it should be on its own sort of separate separate thing. I guess down here by the river? Yeah, down here by the river seems nice. Because it's just sort of riverside monument for the temple, which should be good. So I'm gonna place it right here, I think. Let me just line it up nicely. I want it to just be just nice like that. And yeah, here. So that's gonna go there, and it needs access to a road. So let's go ahead and place a road going around it, well, going it like that. And what does it actually need to? 28 carpenters, and it needs some wood. Okay, so let's put down... We'll clear some trees around these rocks so it's got some good feng shui for things. And we're gonna need to have an inspector's tower, which... yeah, I'm gonna clear off some of these trees. There we go. Inspector's tower, good feng shui there. And... how can we do this? I suppose like that is fine. And then we're gonna need a warehouse just to store things. Where's good feng shui for this? Maybe we get rid of these trees. There we go. We could have a warehouse there, and then it's gonna need some wood. So let's put down a logging shed. I can fit right at the end here. A logging shed, and for the monument itself, it's gonna need a carpenter's guild, which we can place here, and a laborer's camp. I'm not sure if we can get good feng shui for this. Maybe if I get rid of these trees. Can we get good feng shui anywhere around here? Doesn't seem like it. Well, I'll find a good spot for that. If anything, it's gonna have to go all the way over there, which is not ideal, but it'll get things started. Alright, so our monument's gonna start going. Does that solve our employment problem? Not really. Let's lower our wage rate as well. Okay, we don't need more people right now, we need money. So once some ceramics come in, we'll give a gift and boost our ceramics export. Alright, I'm gonna give a gift of ceramics to Baoji, just a small crate of 4 ceramics. Here's a sampling of what we've got. Maybe you'd like some more of that. If you do, if you feel like getting more ceramics, don't mind me having to just sell you more of it, because we've got plenty in stock here. Oh, what's this? Yin is asking for 8 stacks of wood? Oh, well, go ahead, we've got plenty of that. And Baoji proposed that we begin trading with each other. Perfect. Alright, so we're actually losing money here. So let's go ahead and put down that trade center straight away. Trading station with Baoji. And I'm gonna place it right here next to the other one. And we're gonna be selling rice and ceramics when we can. It would be nice if we could actually set up a bit of a rice industry to actually start making money off of that, because we're losing money. Look, we've just gone into debt. Though our monument is slowly making some progress here, but increasing our sales to include one more trading destination for ceramics should start making us a little bit of profit. And then if we can start investing into some rice, just imagine filling all of this area down here with rice fields, we should be able to make some money, because not only Yin buys rice, Baoji also buys rice, so that would be good. Oh, an emissary from Yin wants to come into the city? Okay, please, come in. And 1,200 strings of cash. Yes, please, perfect. That's exactly what we needed there. And I think that was bad feng shui for that house there. No, it's okay. Just nice there. We need a couple more houses, because I'm going to be setting up my farming industry. And now that we've got that bit of cash there, I want to put down these rice paddies. Now, these are expensive, so let's put it down bit by bit. I don't want to go into debt again. Oh, we're making tons of cash here. That should give us enough to set up one rice paddy. There we go. Now that we're actually producing some rice, we can actually get to exporting it, which will make us even more money. So there we go. We've got our first rice paddy set up here, and farmer going away at it. We do need a couple more people in the workforce, but I did put down a couple more houses. I don't want to start feeding our people yet, because we don't need to, but once we actually start making a stable supply of income, we're gonna set up our hunting and fishing. You can see I angled this road just nice to fit in some fishing wharves right there. You can see the fishing quay will fit just nicely there, including some over here. So that'll be good. So let's get our rice exports going. I think we'll need a couple farms at least to supply. We could sell 24 a year, I think. Yeah, 24 units a year. So we could probably do with another farm. Alright, the gods are unhappy, so we're giving some crates of ceramics to keep them happy. There we go, because we are having a nice oversupply of ceramics, which it's not an oversupply because we do need to give gifts. Anyway, trading is going nicely. We're actually selling off some of this rice here, and the next season I'm going to see if 2 farms is enough to support our trade, and if it is, then that's going to be good, so I can put down a couple more farms to actually feed our people, which currently we do have quite a lot of people in, what is it, huts, really. Now, what was that message that I just made? Price increase for rice. Oh, okay. To reduce supply. Rice has risen, so rice is now more valuable to trade, which is perfect because we just set up that rice trading over here. So that's great. Oh, what's this? Yin is willing to buy more stacks of wood from me. So let's see. We're currently... They're willing to buy 24 units? Okay, wow, that's definitely good. It looks like this is the point in the game where they want us to start making more money. So let's go ahead and put down one more logging shed to the end here. Good feng shui is only at the very end there. Okay, so gonna put down one more logging shed because we do have a bit of a slight oversupply of wood. So I'm gonna see if 3 logging sheds is enough to produce 24 units in a year. Meanwhile, let's have a look at our monument. Our monument is actually making some progress. Look at that, all that wood we've stocked up into there. I guess we don't need so much wood on this side. Let's get rid of one of these logging sheds. And oh, Yin wants 7 sacks of rice. Okay, that's gonna be a little trickier to deal with. Can we actually give gifts from the trading stations? I think we can. We'll have to wait for the rice season to be harvested. How many months did they give us? In 5 months. Is it 5 months to harvest season? July, August, September, October. Yes, it is. So hopefully we can get the rice in time. Alright, here we go. It's rice harvest season here, and plenty of rice is coming in. We're gonna have to give the gift off soon. And let's see. That should be enough. Now, Yin, you were requesting 7? Okay, so let's go ahead and dispatch that. And we'll go back. So we've given off 7. Now, how much do we actually produce here? Do we produce enough from 2 farms to actually sell? We gotta check what we have here, plus 7, and it seems like we've got quite a lot, actually. I think we do actually have enough, maybe plus some surplus, actually. I think it is, with some surplus, with a lot of surplus. And there's still some hanging around here. Okay, so I guess we could start accepting rice into the mill. So we're currently producing plenty of rice to sell, and also for surplus. And look at that, we're doing fantastic here. Are we actually producing enough wood? We sold 23 out of 24. I think we're doing okay on our wood exports. So I do have this one hunter's tent here stocking up on game meat, and Yin now likes me. Good. So we could probably start feeding our people the next season, because there's a lot of houses here to feed. So we need a nice supply of food going, and I just want to feed plain food for now. So just rice, I think, would be a good way to go about it. Oh, what's this? I actually gave a great offering of ceramics, and we've got Shang dropping by here. Okay, so what can he can bless buildings, right? He can bless troops. Okay, we don't have any military here, do we? No, I don't think so. Our monument is slowly going along though, so we should be good on that. Does it need anything? Just more loads of dirt? More laborers camps would probably work, but I think we gotta get more money going first. actually we got enough money. We got 2,000 and trade's doing pretty well. So yeah, once this rice comes in, I put down one more rice paddy here, and the hunters' tents are sort of stocked up on food as well. I built this bridge over here because these pigs are actually closer than those. But once we start feeding our people, then we can start going into overdrive, because we're currently just enough people. And I'd like to actually set down a hemp farm while we're here, because that always takes a while to do. So I'm gonna put the hemp farm right there, and set up my hemp. I don't need to export it, I just need enough to supply my people. I'll see if one is enough. Oh, what's this? Most favored Gamerzak, I, Zen Swan of Yin, count you among my favorite people in all of China. You are a fantastic leader and everyone should aspire to be more like you. Well, thank you, Yin. What is your attitude towards me? Philanthropic. Wow, okay. This ally leader has thought highly of you for some time. If you continue to improve your relationship, this city might consider giving you a gift. Consult the history of your relationship with this ally to see why they feel so warmly towards you. Okay, so I don't think we need a gift. We could request things. An animal, we could request cash, but at this point we're actually doing okay. So we're just waiting for our next bit of rice to come in here. So it should be harvesting in next month, September, October, yeah. And we can start feeding our people. So let's, I'm gonna put down a food shop right now, actually. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna make it set to just give bland food for now, because I just want to use one type of food and see how far that takes us. Alright, here comes the rice shipment, and there we go. Lots of rice coming in here. So go ahead, help yourself to all the rice, market lady. We've got a lot of people to feed, and you're gonna need... This first feeding is always a bit of a rush, but let's go ahead. And we should... Let's see if we actually produce enough rice to still export. I think... Yeah, there's still plenty of rice back here, but we don't really need the money right now anyway. We're just waiting for the people to move in. And here we go, we can probably drop our wage rates because more people are coming in here. And how are we doing on this feeding? We still need a lot more food, I think. But I think we're gonna be okay. And in the next season of rice, when we harvest even more rice, we might be able to start feeding this second area. But let's start with this first area and try and evolve this as far as we can go. Oh, an emissary from Yin? Do, please, come in. They want to give 3 bolts of silk. Okay. Thank you. And I don't know if did that just go over here? Yeah, it did just go over here. We don't actually need any silk. Anyway, I'm just sort of planning out these roads here to see if we need to have any more farms where they could go. We could fit 2 more rice paddies back here if we actually need more rice, which we might need. But let's see. Are more people moving in? I think all these people have moved in right now, so, but we're at 0 workers needed, so we're doing good. We could probably start setting up our government. There's a lot of rice in our trading station here. Perhaps we should set this to getting rice and see if it actually sends out a card pusher to go get it. I'm not too sure. I don't think it does. No, it's not. Never mind. We'll just set it to accepting rice. Next season it should balance out because this first feeding is pretty tough. Some of these houses didn't evolve because of the appeal of the neighborhood, so let's put down some gardens here. And that should be a better indicator of how things are going. There we go. I want to put some round wayside pavilion. Can we put a square? No, I don't know what square likes. Square likes rocky stuff, I think. Any large sculptures we can put down? No? Okay, we're gonna put a couple of round wayside pavilions here. Makes it look nice. There we go. Alright, here we go. We're now evolving our houses into the next phase, and they need music to evolve further. I've put down a whole bunch of hunters' tents here to try and get a second type of food stable. Now that they want music, we can go ahead and drop down the music school and the acrobat school, which, where's gonna be good feng shui for the acrobat school? I'm not too sure. It likes cliffs? Maybe if I remove these trees? Maybe if I delete a few more trees, can the Acrobat School go there? It can. There we go. Acrobat School. So, I've also set up the hemp shop, which should help that along, and things should be evolving pretty nicely now, because we need... how many people do we actually need in our... Let's review our goals. 40 sacks of rice in 1 year, best is 36, so we definitely need one more rice farm. And we got to build a splendid temple and 800 people in ornate apartment. So we probably only have to evolve one of these housing blocks. This other housing block is sort of backup. If we do need more people and stuff like that, then we got that going for us. But the splendid temple is coming along quite nicely, look at that. I put down one more laborers camp over here just for the good Feng Shui. You can see here, it's the only place where I could get good Feng Shui because of those rocks. I tried deleting the trees here, but it didn't seem like it had enough rocks really. So it's okay over there. It doesn't need any... It doesn't collapse, you can see that. There's no risk of fire or collapse on those things, so it doesn't need any of that. And I also put down my administrative city here, right next to this wonderful temple here, and which looks like it's going along quite quickly actually at this point. So do we just need one carpenter? Yeah, we do, just need one carpenter. Okay, more people moving in. We got spacious dwelling, and they need appetizing food before they can go any further. So we're gonna need... I think we need one more rice field, and also we got to set up our fishing industry. Oh, what's this? These are tumulus times, Gimizak. Our most hated rival, Shang, is attacking me. Your ally, Zhen Shuang of the city of Yin. Please send troops within 5 months. I completely forgot military. Yes. We don't even have any way of producing weapons, do we? Well, I can't help you out this time. I'm gonna have to try help you out next time, I guess, maybe? We're just gonna have to put our troops up here somewhere, I guess. Is this okay? I think we're just gonna put our troops up here, and it needs access to a road, and the road can come down here. And we're just gonna see if we can actually set up any kind of military for in case the next time he does get attacked. Oh, look at this. The hated army of Xiang is at my city gates, Gimizak. As an ally, I beseech you to send troops. I guess I could press dispatch. I wonder what would happen. I don't have any troops. Let's just dispatch your forces. Oh, I don't have anyone. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I don't have any troops. I did import some bronze. We're making weapons right now. Yeah, it's not going all that well. Let's check our religion. Who's unhappy? Shenong. Go ahead, have some ceramics. Medium crate. And we are actually starting to lose a bit of money because our houses devolved because we didn't have enough rice. Perhaps I shouldn't be... I gotta sell rice to keep my money up, but this extra farm should get our rice supply to acceptable levels. Once this rice comes in, we'll have our plain food again, and we can get our people back. Alright, we've got a big supply of food now, and even our meat supply is actually doing okay. But to expand my industry here, let's drop my agriculture priority because they're not farming right now. Look how much rice we have, so I could probably try and squeeze in another marketplace to feed this second area here, which maybe I should have moved my administrative city a bit. I could kind of squeeze a market in there. Okay, I'm gonna clear this off. I'm gonna move my administrative city, and it could go right here. Do I want to hold a festival? No, we're not yet. We're sort of trying to balance things right now. I'm gonna move my administrative city to right here next to the temple. It does look a little weird doing that though. I'm gonna put down the marketplace first. Let's pause the game. I'm gonna put down the marketplace, and it's just gonna extend out this way. And then we'll see if we can actually, let's see, market square, common market square. It is good feng shui. And then the administrative city can... It's gonna have to squeeze here. That's fine. It's fine. I might move it later. I don't know. But we're gonna start feeding the second area so that we can actually get more people in and set up our fishing industry. Oh, would you look at this? The temple is actually almost built. The splendid temple, they just need a slab of clay and one ceramist. So let's go to the monument tab here. Construction guilds, ceramist guilds. We'll place one right there. And this area is now connected to the rest of the city, actually. So I suppose one slab of clay will make its way over there at some point, but we are now feeding these people here. And I set up a hemp shop as well. So there seems to be plenty of hemp with 2 hemp farms, and I think we are now producing 54 units of rice a year. So now we just have to, the temple's almost built, we just need to evolve these to splendid apartments, which means we need to start evolving these houses. Now these houses have evolved, and it's a bit of a walk to the mill and the warehouse for this market, but they should be doing fine. We still seem to have a steady supply of food, and it's gonna be rice season again soon, and there seems to be plenty of rice going around. You can see some still just being delivered. There's 2 more loads in that farmhouse, and plenty of hemp as well. Alright, so this monument will be done soon, and like, what was that guy getting? Was that guy... What are you carrying? Hemp? Oh, why is hemp being accepted here? Let's don't accept all of this stuff. We don't want any more stuff going into this warehouse. There's plenty of wood there though, and silk. And oh, we reached 2,000 people. That's good. That's nice. So good. We just gotta evolve these houses then. Oh, Baoji wants 8 sacks of rice. I guess you can have that. We should have enough rice to last for the rest of the year. Should be doing okay. Though our mill is now empty. It's all going to exports. We still have some rice, and it is now rice season again, so we should be doing okay. Even though this area is, too distant for hemp to be there. Okay, I guess we gotta start... I'm gonna destroy this warehouse here, and I'm gonna set this to getting hemp and ceramics. I think we need a bit of stuff over here. But I'm not sure if any clay is gonna come by this carpenter, this ceramist guild here. It just needs 1 unit of clay. Perhaps I could put down just 1 clay pit here and see what happens. Anyway, we did destroy that warehouse. Let's go back to storage. Let's put the warehouse back down, and it's going to accept a bit of hemp. It just needs like 4 units really. That should last a year. Or maybe 6 units. And I'm not sure if we're gonna need to give ceramics to this area anyway. Okay, so things going alright. We just gotta stabilize our food supply. And how's our employment? We got some unemployment, so we can start setting up our fishing industry. Alright, here we go. Here's our fishing industry. I've got the inspector's tower over on that side for good feng shui, and we got this row of fisheries. And I also squeezed in this 1 more farm. I mean, it's probably not the best place. I could probably squeeze the farm better back there, actually. But we just need a bit more rice, because it seems like we do run out. In actuality, I could probably... Let's pause the game here. I could probably fit 1 more farmhouse back here somewhere. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's fit a farmhouse back here. It's probably better than squeezing it over there. And we can extend this road here. We'll roadblock that off, and we can go ahead and fill this with rice paddies. Now, is that actually going to the corner? It's hard to see. Let's clear off some of these trees. And there we go. And actually, if we do that, then we don't need to have this inefficient farm here, because the soil there is too dry to actually support the rice paddy. So it's not positioned exactly perfectly there, but this 1 more rice farm should actually get things going. Now, fish is coming in. If we get a stable supply of fish and game meat, then we're gonna be okay. We do have plenty of unemployment. We can probably drop our wage rates and also boost our hunting, because I think we're a little short on meat there. And we'll see if we get enough fish in as well. Alright, I figured that this monument wasn't being built because it needs a slab of clay, but I think it's gotta be a slab of clay from a warehouse. So I set this to accepting clay. So there we go. And is that gonna be... That's... why is it 350 units of clay? I wanted 400. Why are you guys walking away? Well, that's a little annoying. They just put in 350 units of clay and now they're walking away. Is this another... No. Oh, there we go. We've got some clay coming in. Or is it being... Is it sent to the temple? And... No, it's being sent somewhere else. Okay, how do we get clay into this temple? I'm not too sure. Perhaps we need to oversupply clay? I really don't know. Oh well, these houses are starting to evolve now though, and our food supply, game meat and fish, still seems a little low, honestly speaking. But perhaps we could sort of squeeze out, if I set this to appetizing food, we might be able to start supplying some appetizing food to this area at least. With this lower area, we could probably leave as is. They're still having some food issues, honestly speaking. They might stabilize, I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go, these houses have evolved. They need acupuncturists now. Okay, so let's see, that should be under... it should be under health and safety, I think? Acupuncturist? Okay, so we gotta squeeze this in somewhere. Now, I could probably squeeze it in there, but I'm not sure if that's going to affect desirability. Let's see if I take out these gardens and put in the acupuncturist clinic. Is this house going to devolve? I'm not too sure. We could boost it a bit at the back there by adding in more gardens. Just fill that up with gardens. There we go. Now these houses are going into ornate apartments, which means we should win until the splendid temple is built anyway. Right. We gotta get some clay onto that. This Ceramist Guild's kilns are heating up and being... the Ceramist Guild is fully staffed and will be able to build your monument on time. Okay, so that's a little strange. Currently we're having some unemployment as well. So let's lower the wage rate. And we'll see if we can actually get this clay onto this monument. If not, I'm probably just have to cut off connection here. But then again, I'm using this area for hemp. Maybe we don't need to give hemp to these people, I guess. I don't know, they kind of need hemp. Is this building? Oh, it's building! Let's undo that. So this is now building. We've got all the ornate apartments over there. Do we have enough people in ornate? Yes, we have 1,500, which means it just needs a stack of wood now, which is unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna wait until the splendid temple is built, and then we'll see how it looks. Meanwhile, I should actually mention, again, 100% good feng shui. Look at that, everything is green. Absolutely everything. And we do actually have a bit of a military now. Okay, here we go. We're now... The carpenter is hammering away at this splendid temple, and is it done? Is it done? What's the message? Splendid temple complete. Is now complete, and it will delight Shen Nong, the divine farmer, just as it delights the people. Which means we should be winning this mission, and anytime soon. I think we've accomplished all of our objectives. It's true, right? Yes, it is true. We just have to wait until the next month rolls around. I'm pretty sure. There we go.
Your wisdom is as bright as the white rice growing abundantly in the paddies, and the splendid temple dominating the city is a truly marvelous sight to behold.
Alright, well that was the Valley of Rice, and this was a pretty nice mission. I like the housing block I set up. It's not 100% stable, this marketplace here is a bit far from the granary and the mill. I should probably fix that in future missions, but we did manage to get a bunch of people into ornate apartments, and the real challenge was actually transitioning into rice and getting trade up in this mission. It was pretty tricky actually. Anyway, that's the end of this mission. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.